Ring, ring. Harry Poppins Salon, how can I help you?
Hi, my name is Corri. I'm hoping to speak to someone who plans group outings for your company, please.
Yeah, that would be Matt Furtado, who is our Human Resources Manager. Let me go ahead and transfer you over to him right now.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Boop. Harry Poppins Salon, this is Matt. What's going on?
Hi, Matt. My name is Corri. I'm calling with the San Francisco Giants. How's it going today?
It's going well, Corey. How are you today?
Good, doing well too. Thanks for asking.
Awesome.
Hey, I was wondering if you had a quick second. Wanted to talk to you about some previous group outings you guys have done in the past.
Yeah, my next hair appointment isn't until 3, so yeah, I have some time. What's going on?
Awesome, perfect. Okay. Well, just wondering, when was the last time you guys were able to get out to a Giants game?
Me and my crew and I were able to get out to a Giants game actually last year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
We came out in July, I believe.
Okay.
The whole crew wasn't able to make it because it was kind of like last second planning. We just found some tickets on StubHub. The organization wasn't really there, but it was a fun time.
Okay, awesome. Well, we definitely got to get you guys back out then if it's been about a year now.
Yeah.
Very cool. So just so I can get a better idea of what other things you guys have done, can you talk to me about some of other events that you've done in the past?
Yeah, so I've taken all of our fellow hairstylists and stuff like that, even some clients sometimes. We've gone out to a few concerts. We've done, just a couple outdoor picnics here in the Bay Area. But other than that, we haven't really planned anything too extensive. Like I said, they've all kind of been spur of the moment, like planning the week ahead type of things.
Yeah.
So nothing really too crazy.
Okay, awesome. Very cool. Now, just based off like the concerts and the picnics, things like that, what were some of the things that you liked, disliked?
So in regards to the concerts, that's kind of a tough one because not everyone has the same taste in music. Although they were a great time, but I'd like to do something where everybody can enjoy it as much as the next person. The picnics in the park, it's fun to be outside of work with all of your coworkers and stuff like that. There's nothing that like stimulated us all at the same time, like nothing we could pay attention to. It was just us and some beverages and a blanket and a picnic.
Okay.
It wasn't really an event, it was more just like a walk to the park.
Okay.
We're looking for something that can stimulate everybody and everybody can have an equally great time, and something that we put some effort into planning as well.
Okay, awesome, very cool. Now, in terms of the people who come out to these events, is it just your employees, or do you offer it out to family and friends too, or?
So we typically will bring out our employees and offer them a +1. There's about 15 of us here, so +1. It's usually between like the 30 to 40 range of people.
Okay, awesome. Now, let's take that last picnic for example. Then, how many people came out to that?
I believe it was 32 to be exact.
32. Okay.
Yeah.
And would you consider that to be a good turnout for you guys?
Yeah, it's a pretty solid turnout. Everybody but a couple people brought a +1, which gave the other people a chance to like maybe bring like a daughter or a sibling or something like that. So
nice. Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty good turnout.
Very fun. Okay, awesome. Now, so let's say we were gonna, start planning an event for you guys. What are some of your goals? I know you were talking about not being stimulated at the picnic, things like that. So, what would be your goals for like a Giants game?
If we come out to a Giants game, one goal would be obviously we all want to be together. Something to where I know that there are seating arrangements involved, so we wouldn't want to be in like one long row. We would want to make it more of a communal experience so everybody can talk to each other. But I am a Giants fan, so I do watch the games on TV. So
nice.
It looks like that place is beautiful. I've never been to the park, but it does look like a beautiful place, and it sounds like it'd be fun for everybody, no matter whether you like Giants or not.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of the perks that we have here is we have one of the most beautiful ballparks in the country, I would say. Could be biased though, but okay, awesome. That definitely helps me out a lot. What sort of time of year do you guys tend to plan outings like this?
We like to shoot for the summer months, like late June, even early September maybe.
Okay. Awesome. Thankfully, we have a long season here and go hopefully till October, so we can definitely kind of accommodate you guys. And just so I can also get a better idea, how far in advance do you need to start planning things like this?
Since I do have a pretty small, close-knit staff, not too much time. We only need about a week. I just need to get the word to them and, get a yes or a no, or just, would you prefer something else from everybody? And I see everybody, once a day, so it shouldn't take too much longer than a week.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's definitely really good to know too. So who usually kind of pays for this? Is it, does the salon kind of front it, and then, the individuals will pay you guys back, or how does that usually go?
So the owner, her name is Mary, the owner of Harry Poppins Salon actually pays for it. So we would have to run it through Mary, and then we would, she would then probably check in with our accountant and see what type of budget we can allocate to this. So there's, one approval and then go to accounting. So
okay, awesome. That's definitely really nice to know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, talking about budget here, do you guys like to kind of factor in food and drinks in with the price, or is it just kind of like we're gonna take care of the experience for you and then you figure out beverages and things like that after, or how does that usually go?
We like to include everything in the experience. We want it to be a stress, hassle-free day. For all the employees here at Harry Poppins. So, we definitely like to include food and the experience as well and make sure that you're not spending anything at all.
Okay, very cool. We definitely have some options that can kind of keep that in mind there. Generally, what sort of price range do you guys like to stay around?
We like to stay between like $75 and $100 per person. We know that things in the Bay Area can get a little expensive, so
definitely.
We want to leave a little cushion.
Okay, awesome, definitely. And okay, now let's say we get it all together. How is the best way to kind of market the event for you guys? Is it flyers or emails?
For us specifically, it's definitely going to be like flyers or posters.
Okay.
Just because we all work in a salon and we're right next to each other. We can all see the same poster on the wall at the same time. So
perfect.
Posters
okay.
definitely work.
Awesome. Definitely makes sense. Okay, perfect. And then you kind of touched on it before, but you said for a decision-making process, usually you kind of run it past Mary, and then she talks to the accountant. Is that about right? Or?
Yep, that's it. So, first I'll get the consensus from the staff, and then I'll run it up to Mary, and then she'll just check with the budget.
Okay, perfect. Very cool. Well, based on kind of what you mentioned there, you said you personally have never been to the ballpark, and, we want to make it a really awesome experience for you guys, and just kind of going off of how the picnic wasn't stimulating enough. Thankfully, our ballpark has many different kind of areas that you guys can go, things like that. I would actually suggest potentially getting one of our luxury suites, actually. That way you guys can kind of, throw catering on top of that, make it an all-inclusive sort of experience for you guys. That way you wouldn't be in set seats either, and you guys could kind of mill around and, mingle and things like that, and really have it be a bonding experience for your salon. If that's something that you wanted to do, all we would need today is a $200 deposit, and we can start getting the ball rolling.
Harry Poppins in a suite. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So like I said, that sounds like it's definitely feasible, but I just need to run it by everybody and take those necessary steps to get approval.
Okay.
Is there any way that you can kind of give me a small recap, or just put this information in email so that I can forward it on over to Mary?
Yeah, definitely. Why don't I go ahead and drop an email here for you, kind of touch on all the things we talked about. I'll lay everything out there for you, and then you said generally, since you guys are kind of smaller, it takes about a week or so to kind of get all of this set in place. So could I maybe touch base with you in a couple days or so, or?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, perfect. So let's see. If you get the email today, run it past Mary today as well. How about next Monday? How does that sound?
Monday works. I am free anytime before 10 a.m.
Perfect. Okay, I will give you a call then.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Matt. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.